Hi, my name is Frank Morris, owner of CozyKingdom.com. This video is going to show you how to measure for deep seating wicker furniture cushions, both indoor and outdoor. I have here a love seat that we're going to measure for cushions. We prefer measuring the frames rather than the old cushions because the old cushions tend to be distorted and difficult to get an accurate measurement on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to measure this from side to side at the widest point in the front, which is 49 inches. Then we're going to measure side to side, widest point in the back, which is 48 inches. This one tapers in an inch, and that's not unusual. A lot of times they do taper in from the front to the back. Now, also you'll notice that this one has like a square back corner. Sometimes they're rounded. We'll show you an example of that. And then after you've done that, you need to measure the distance from front to back. So this one from front to back is 24 inches. Now, you can make it a little deeper if you like. You know, that's up to you. You can make it right to the edge or a little deeper, whatever your preference is. Next, we want to measure for the backs. Okay, so we're going to put the tape measure here and measure all the way to the top. We're getting 24 and a half. That's all the way to the top. Now, you may not want to have the cushions come all the way to the top because maybe you want to see this rattan bar that comes across. So if that's the case, then you'd measure it a little lower. So you'd go over here and you'd measure it about 23 inches. This way you'd see a little bit of the rattan. And some people do prefer that. And we're going to measure 23, and then we're going to subtract 5 inches because the bottom cushions that the back cushions sit on are 5 inches thick. Now also, on our back cushions, we're going to round the back corners because this frame is rounded a little bit. Okay, this is our final product. Now on this cushion, you'll notice that the outside corners are curved a little bit, and then it meets square in the middle. And you also notice that we put piping on this cushion. We put piping along the top of the back cushion, and we would put piping along the front of the bottom cushion. This is an option, and on this one we decided to do that, and I think it looks great. Okay, I'm sure you have it by now, but just in case, I'm going to measure another love seat for you. I'm going to go over here and measure from side to side. We're going to get right over here is 44 and a half in the front. And then we're going to measure the back here because this one has a curve. We're going to measure just before the curve to where it is over here is 44. So this one tapers down just a bit like the other one did, not too much. The way we measure for the curve on a bottom cushion, the back curve, is to take a piece of butcher paper, or you can use newspaper, and take a marker and just trace right around that curve. Okay, after we've done that, we take a piece of typing paper, and you can see through here, you can see the black mark on here. And then you take it over here and you go right around here and follow that curve around. And now you have a paper that you can either email to us or you can fax it to us. Now, after we've done that, we want to measure from front to back, which is 24 and a half from front to back. So there's your bottom cushion. Now that we've done the bottom cushions, we want to measure the backs. So the back one on this one, we want to come about right here. So that's about 24 inches. And then we're going to subtract 5, and we got about 19 inches high. And in addition to that, we're going to also round the outside corners because this one has an outside rounded corner on the frame. Okay, I got my cushion people working overtime. This is the finished product. As you can see, we did round the outside cushions a little bit on the outside corners, and it meets in the middle. And we did this cushion with piping, again, no buttons, with piping, and there's also piping along the front. Now I'd like to show you an example of a square back cushion. All right, finally, we have a chair, an outdoor resin chair that we want to measure. Again, we want to measure side to side. We're getting 21 inches, and then we're going to measure the back before it starts to curve, 19 inches, so it tapers in a little bit, and then front to back, 23.5 inches. And also we're going to round the back corners on this one because it's rounded over here on the bottom cushion. Then we want to measure the back, and we're going to have the back come up to about here, which is 24 minus the 5 inches would be about 19 inches high. And we're going to make the back cushion square because this is a square design on the back cushion, and rounded on the bottom. Now, here's the finished product. Here's your bottom cushion, and here's your back cushion. As you can see, we made this cushion with 4 buttons, and we made it with piping. You got piping along the top here, and you have piping along the front of the bottom cushion. And of course the back corners on the bottom cushion around it. I really appreciate you taking the time to view our video, and I can testify these cushions are really comfortable.